Greetings, my fellow captains. Welcome back to Rosgrease Gaming with another video, this time submitted by Wandering Bread once again. And, well, ocean map? Yep. And his tier 10, well, Yes, that's right, the Yamato, and of course I'm obligated to every time that ship comes out that I had to bring out the weebos of that ship. So, yes, you're right, this is the tier 10 Yamato, the strongest armor for the front, the biggest guns, and the most deadliest of ships in the game, and Yamato is for that. Let's skip ahead, shall we, and get closer into the match. Now, of course, this is on the ocean map, which is very, very rare to see this. I think this is the second or third time I've found a replay of this in the past couple of months for the ocean map. So it's still in there, but apparently it's very, very rare for you to get your hands on this. So, you know, there's that. But this is the Yamato, and Wandering's doing his best up here in the north, since the entire team's up in the north, and he's trying to pick a target who to pick at. He's trying to figure out. Here's the target right here in front of bed. Good shot. Yamato can over-penetrate any front bow because of its characteristics of the shell, and yeah, fair enough. You know, 4,000. Burst through the bow of a ship, getting penetrating shells into the target, and now that ship is dead. 2 and 2, very close. However, there's somebody in B cap taking the B cap point. And now he's going to get shot at, but of course it mainly bounces off of him. Now Salvo going out to the next battleship way out there. He looks pretty good. Oh, they look exceptionally good on that Montana. And, well, I'll take that. It's a fair amount of damage. We're already at 69,000 damage, so it's definitely getting there. Now, while this is all happening, let me also point out a few things real quick about this ship. Yamato Tier 10 is still, to me, one of my favorite Tier 10s of all time. It's definitely up there in fun, but it definitely has its own key role. Just like the Yamato derp of I am Imperial Glory. However, this ship does have its weaknesses. Anti-air is a problem, and definitely its maneuverability and the gun rotation is something to desire, but if you can compensate that for its really good, powerful guns, then really why are you questioning? This ship is that good to negate that. And now the enemy carrier has been spotted out in the distance. And Bread's holding his fire. It's just a smart move, so he can fire all the guns. And right at that borderline, right at that spot, if he's lucky, the shells won't over-penetrate, and he'll get a perfect dive shot into the bows of the ship. Look pretty good. Yep. I'd say target was penetrated. No Citadel, unfortunately, but it's very rare to get a Citadel on a carrier in this game. Oh, sorry about that. There's a little lag there in the replay there for a second, but then here comes this next batch of shells right in. Looks pretty good, and loses another chunk of health. He's still kicking, and now Bread's really on the edge of this map here, and they really should be pushing some certain points, but don't worry. Bread will hold for the team for sure. We're already at 105,000 damage, and we're not even done yet. Now Salvo out, and that grouping looks very, very solid on that carrier. If he's lucky and good enough. Yep, there's actually a Citadel that time. So, he took a severely damaged shot underneath. Bear with it, we'll see what happens later on. So we're now 126,000 damage. Front guns are firing at the Missouri. Look pretty good at the borderline, and no, they strafed and non-penetrated the target, which is quite weird for a 16-inch shell. Nonetheless, we can reload and get the guns back to bear again and see what we can get. Get those shells out once again. And we're gonna see what happens here. 126,000 Citadel capacitation. Looking pretty good here. Yep, right at that waterline. Severe damage to the Montana. Keep on going with this, but this is what Brad's doing. He is basically throwing as much lead down lane and trying to get as much damage as he can with these big shells that the that this ship has. Very, very big shells. Very heavy shells. That's the one thing about the Yamato. The shells are very, very heavy, and because of that, they do have a tendency to hang there. But
Target penetrated.
when they hit, you get that. So, anyway, match is still pretty dang close, but we're still having trouble getting that middle cap. We still got the top cap, so we had 2 cap points, but they're leading right now. They have a chance to lead. They have a chance to lead us, but we're pushing them back. So now Brett's at 173,000 damage. Just pushing DPS out and trying to put as much lead down lane and hitting as much. He's not trying to go for the kills, he's just trying to get as much damage to the enemy as quick as he can. And he's trying to go for the ships that he can hit hard with. Next salvo's going out on that other ship. Can he get a Citadel? Looks pretty good. No, but it's pretty severe damage. A few penetrations on the target there. 181,000 damage now. Red's now looking back at the Montana. Gonna try swinging those guns. Let's see if he can get another good hit there. Problem is that ship is running away. Gonna be a difficult shot slightly, but this is Brett. Brett knows how to aim. Brett knows where to hit, and boy, does when he hits the target, he does bring a bit of damage to those targets. So either way, they're getting hurt. Oh, now he's picking different targets once again. Shell goes out on that Yamato. And he's getting torpedoed. Oh, it's a wasted shot. Torpedoes got him really good. A lot of destroyers still early in this match. And the carrier's still in the game. The other one too. But he is definitely in a load of hurt. And now out comes the enemy Hindenburg. And there's the carrier once again.
Concentrate fire on the designated
That's a ship that definitely does need to get removed. Unfortunately, he disappears, not to be seen again. How unfortunate. Right now, positive shot at the Montana. We'll see if he gets a good shot here. We want Citadels. Can we get a Citadel? No, but we can get a lot of damage. Now we're at 200,000. 200,000 damage. Now, Brad's now also now looking at it parts. That destroyer on their team is looking pretty weak. He's getting too close. And he's got 2 cruisers that are bearing down on him. The problem is which one to pick. There you go. Good choice. Broadsiding cruiser. He doesn't expect the shells coming at him. Looking pretty good. Can he get it? Nope, they go a little high because he turned out of it. And sure enough, misses the target. So we're going to go for a round 2 here. He is turning out, so if he has those shells land right, he'll be full broadside, which is looking very good. Oh, they look very good. Nah, almost killed him. High caliber achievement, though, has been unlocked with this match, so he has done more damage to ships of a multiple amount. Believe it correctly, it's 5 ships that he had to do that to. So high caliber easily is achievable in the Yamato.
Reporting the target position.
Oh, those shells missed the target altogether. That ain't good.
The ship is on fire.
There goes the fires. Entering the next line is another enemy ship. And it's a Kebab. One of Yamato's most arch nemesis. Kebab is definitely one of Bread's favorite little ships, and definitely everybody's annoying little tiered ships.
Problem solved,
And of
sir.
course, out is the carrier, but inside that smoke is another ship. So, Wander's just trying to keep himself away from that Kebab. He is spotted. Now remember, the enemy team still has 2 caps, and they are leading. So Bread needs to pull some weight here and try to get some damage, or kill a few ships. Come on. No, he misses the shot. He's still gonna push against that Minotaur. He needs to get rid of that ship, or something else. He needs to throw these guys out. If he doesn't start getting some ships, it is over for this team. Pops another salvo out at that Minotaur. Shells looks pretty good when leaving the deck. Nope, they all over-penetrated, unfortunately. But now Brett's got that back gun still in rotation, so he was wondering if he could pop it on the Kebab to get him off his tail, but instead he changes his mind and brings it back on the Minotaur once again. And now he's on fire by the Kebab.
The ship is on fire.
So now it's a game of cat and mouse. Can he get that shot? Shells out on that Minotaur. Look pretty damn good. Wow, look at that grouping. Yep, there it is. 2 devastating strike Confederate unlocked. Got the kill on Minotaur. Now the scores are now 4 ships to 2. Now he needs to get another ship down. Can he get that other ship out of the way? And then they can have all the Kebab to himself. Or the Kebab can be all that's in the way of the victory. He fires 1 round at him. Looks pretty close. No, just misses the target. Next salvo, aiming right at the ship, looked pretty good. He just needs 1 good penetration shell. There he goes. 2 over-penetrated, and there is the kill. 244,000 damage so far, so we're definitely getting there. But now we're down to the Kebab. Bread is falling back as quick as he can, but he is turning himself a little bit so he can get those guns back to bear. All the guns are ready to fire. And the Kebab's going kind of broadside here. The question is, can he get it in 1 salvo? If he times the shells right, he can get that ship. And shows that on the Kebab. They look pretty good. Over pins and a penetration shell. He's down now to a trickle of health. Now, is the carrier going to get the torch drop on him, or is he going to have to finish him off? Well, the torch drops were terribly placed.
All stations.
So Bread's going to pop a shot there. And there's the kill on that Kebab. Nice. So Confederate, devastating strike, high caliber, 250,000 damage in the Yamato. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bread. Do you ever, like, go home and think yourself that you ever go and have not enough damage in a match? I guess not. 4 defense as well. 3 defense as well. And top of the leaderboards without any surprises whatsoever. That is how you roll in a Yamato for sure. Just throw in as much lead as you can and try to get as much damage as you can. Apparently is the way to go by Bread's rules. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that dislike button if you didn't like it at all. And write down in the comments down below if you have anything you want to say or want to suggest. I'm more than happy for you guys to do that. On top of that, also, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming multiple times a day, and I'm more than thrilled to talk to anybody on there. Hope to guys see you very soon in the next video, or on the live streams, or on Twitch, whatever you guys. Feel free to say hi to me. I really appreciate talking to you guys. As always, have a pleasant day. See you in the high seas. Take care.